Just empty this out, or whatever pressure's left in it. Oh my God. Good morning YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's doing well. First job we're attending is a client can't get pressure in her boiler. She reckons she's had someone else to look at it as well, not a plumber but somebody else to look at it, and still doesn't, the needle doesn't rise up. So they're either doing it wrong, we've got a blockage, or filling loop's broke, don't know. Pressure relief valve could be completely open and pouring outside. So we'll get into that one and see what's what. I am feeling, I've got man flu, so feel sorry for me. Unless you're female, then you won't feel sorry for me. Yeah, feeling worse for wear today. So this is the offending article. It has got a little bit of pressure in. I've just undone the case, by the way. And I tried to open this, and I can't hear a thing. So that says to me that the filling loop's failed, more than likely, not really the pressure gauge. I suspect that's just built up pressure because the heating's been on. Let's get this off and drain it out and see what's going on. Just empty this out, or whatever pressure's left in it. Oh my God. Luckily the customer sheeted up. I got soaked, but that definitely wasn't half a bar, was it? I think the pressure gauge is lying. I bet it's slightly blocked. Oh, mate, that made me nervous. How strange. Yeah, that definitely wasn't half a bar worth of pressure or water. This is the top of the system as well, this, so that should have been less than half of what's in there. My God. Oh, the gauge is stuck on half, even though this is empty now, so yeah. Pressure gauge is faulty, so we'll get this whipped out. I don't know if to clean it or just replace it. I've got a new one. It's quite simple to bloody replace. You've seen me do these before. Let's get it out anyway and see what's going on. So you just literally follow the pressure gauge back. It's this little black hose. It's just behind the pump on the left here. Pull out your little clip, and then we're going to get the grips on. Try and do this whilst holding it one-handed. Give it a little twist and pull it up. Grips aren't tight enough. Ah, I'll do it with two hands. I'd say that's the issue. I'm not bothered about messing around. I'm just going to check where it sits is clear as well. I'm not bothered about messing around trying to unblock that. I'm just going to replace this one. Part number, if anyone wants it. This actual cable looks a little bit shorter than the one that's coming out, but it should be still long enough to do the job. You get a new O-ring as well, so I'll put that on, grease it up, push it back inside. Might as well recharge the vessel here once I've drained it down. It's only 30 seconds of a job. It is a little bit too short. I can get it in back when I lift the board up, so I suppose it'll do for now. Don't fancy. I bet it's unblocked itself now. It has, look, zero. You can see I can see the hole in it. I don't know if you guys can, because it's not focusing. Probably could put that back in and it'd be fine, but sod it. It's having a new one, regardless if it's the wrong length. Not there in my life, pipe being too short. Is that a moment of truth? Beautiful. That's it, job done. On to the next one. Right, so we're back on this one now with the leaking flow valve, which it is still leaking, but when the heating's on like it is now, it seals itself up, so it only leaks when it's off. That side there, hopefully, it's sealed itself. There's no bucket under that side, so I'm guessing that isn't leaking anymore, because I've just noticed that's the correct one for the flow. Valve return, domestic hot water. So that's the bloody cold for the boiler. So I'll not be changing that return valve, just the flow one. So I'll get this powered off and drain down. At least it's nice and hot for me to be working on. So this is a lesson for any DIYers or inexperienced engineers, apprentices maybe. Do not turn the valves, foam return valves off on any backseat boiler, because they normally will fail like this or not work at all. Well, that's me, I might as well recharge the vessel. I think I've been here before though, because that looks like the type of thing I'd put on when the Schrader valve's knackered. Oh my god, what an absolute pig. I don't know why, but the securing nut, which basically just holds the valve tight back here, I had to take off with grips, it just would not come off. Maybe there's some rubbish in the threads or something. Hopefully the new one will go on a damn sight easier. I'm not really sure what purpose it does it does anyway. Went on a bit easier than it came off. Again, put 2 new washers on, even though I only changed this last week. Right, the vessel's recharged now. The valve is done, new washers in. 30 quid. That's what that cost. 30 British pounds. Oh, they're not very common boiler, these Eco Blue Advances. Not common in my area anyway. I think I only installed 2, so this will only be the 3rd one I've ever seen. I'm not sure why really, because same Giannone heat exchanger, fan, brass hydro block, Grundfos pump. The only problem is the gas valve and the PCB board, very similar to the Neatatech and Duotech GA range. Right, this next one we called out to is a leak coming through a ceiling. Actually, it appears to have dried up mostly now, but the darkest point is directly below this. And the boiler has lost pressure, so let's just see what happens. Oh yeah. Needs a new filling loop valve. Hopefully I've got one of them in the van. Even just a fun turn, they call it fun turn, easy turn. Isolation valve will do for that, because the double check valve's on the cold side. Thank God, easy to drain down. And again, as usual, whilst we are draining down, might as well recharge the vessel. It's so easy to do. You don't want to call back a couple of days later, because I've topped the pressure up to 1.5 bar. She's had the heating on, and it's rose over to 3, come back, cooled back down and gone to, I don't know, 0.5, and the boiler's not firing up. And as you can see, the vessel pressure is 0.05 bar, meaning it was flat anyway, so good job I did. That'll have to do, because I haven't got, well, the check valve's on that side, so it's not too bad, but I haven't got an actual filling loop in the van. That's poor organisation from me. Just make sure the arrows are going, put it on the right way round. Obviously, cold water mains in, through the loop to fill the heating, so the arrow wants to be pointing backwards into the heating pipe. Well, pointing into the heating pipe. Still be a bit of water in this. Yeah. A bit of paste on that nut and olive, because I'm going to be reusing that. I say a little bit, that's tons. Ugh. That's not good. It's better. I just packed the inside of it with a bit of PTFE. So after testing this now, it'll be job done. What I want to know is, in the comments, let me know if you would have recharged the expansion vessel after you was here, or just left it. Let me know in the comments. Here's a question for you. That is on the gas pipe. What is it? I know what it's supposed to do. But I want to see what people's opinions and answers are for what it is. Hers a bit shorter from when you last seen me this morning, or when you first seen me this morning. It needed doing. All right, I've got an obsession. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Drop me a comment down below and I'll reply back to you. And hit the like button. It really helps push out the video to the wider YouTube algorithm. And hopefully we'll pick up some more subscribers along the way. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.